Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another video in the series where I'm trying to start my own tech company. If you haven't seen my other videos, I'm building a productivity app that's mixed with a game, and more recently, most of my videos have been focused on the game development side of things, and I want to share the progress that I've made over the past week. Last week I talked about the new art style and the CI/CD process that I had built, and this week I decided to expand on that art style to try to build out the town that the player starts in. So here's an example of a tint that came in the asset pack, and I'm going to show you how I added this into Godot and built out like a little scene object. So I created a new scene down here in my file system, and that scene is a Node 2D, and I added a sprite as a child to it, and then I added the PNG that I just showed you as the texture on that sprite. I chose this one because it was the more complicated between the other houses that I added, and I added some collision shapes. Again, if I'm doing anything wrong, please tell me, leave a comment, say this is stupid, and here's how you can do it better, because that's how I learn. But I added several collision shape here, and I started with one general square one that's like generally you should collide with most of the tint, but I also wanted the player to collide with these little vases that were in front of the tint. So I added a couple cylindrical, I guess, collision shapes to represent each of those vase, I don't know. And then I saved this as a scene so that I could drag it and drop it in other towns in the future. And then in my world scene, you can see, oh, there's a couple houses. These were a little bit easier to build because they're mostly just square collision shapes, but same principle. Create a sprite, drag in a texture, add a collision shape, you're done. And then I added each of those scenes here under my Y-sort node, and this is where I'm going to put most of the stuff that I'm categorizing as like game objects. So you can see those three are here, and I can start the game and give you a little tour around. So you're going to start up here. That was weird. Looks like this is shifting a bit. Well, if you know how to fix that, please let me know. That's the first time I've seen that happen though. But this is basically the new town that you're going to start in. Like I said, I'm adding a little blacksmith village here. This is going to be our blacksmith house here. This is where you're going to be able to buy weapons, I'm hoping, and then a little merchant tent down here. This is where you're going to be able to buy potions or maybe other stuff in the future. Let's see how that goes. And my goal this coming week is to add an NPC up here in the corner, and that'll be your first quest that you can go on, and it'll exit to the right here. All right, not a ton of progress here, but I'm trying to get better about sharing more frequent videos, and a side effect of that is going to be less progress per video. But let me know what you think of the new map, and as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate anyone following along with this project, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.